See that right now. See continue. Shalom, we in school. The real school, that is. Yeah. You're gonna get this, man. 2. Yeah. Late. Oh. No, I should have took the whole shebang. Put things into and decency and in order. Establish. Shalom. What we got here? Y'all can see that. Founded on precepts. Psalms 119, 100, 104. It's very key. It's the reason why I'm putting this down. Okay? So we won't get anything misconstrued, misunderstood. Okay? All what I'm doing is this right here. Psalms 119, verses 100 to 104. Shalom. It's backwards because of the camera. Oh, okay. Dang it. So let me do this, man. Let me do this real quick. All right. Let me do this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Founded on precepts. Psalms 119 through 104. A general rule attended. This is under precept in your Google search to regulate behavior or thought. Okay. In general rule, you always got key on the words that they use. General rule. All right. Key on the words that they use. Behavior or thought. Okay. To put things, this is me right here. To put things into perspective in decency and in order. 10 commandments. All right, 10 commandments. They're going to try to tell you some other BS, but it's 10 commandments. All right. Now, what I got on here, okay, bam, a writ or warrant demanding of proof to provide evidence on the information that is being presented to the courts. Similar to principle and rule. When I said pay attention to those, to these words that they're using. They don't come up with nothing, y'all. Nothing they come up with. This is all the Almighty. And they have defiled his laws. Okay? So we're going to say the legal term, innocent until proven guilty, meaning you need 2 or 3 witnesses to establish. Okay? To confront a matter, you need 2 or 3 witnesses. Is these the things that the court, that this system go by? Do they abide by these things? Do they abide by these requirements that's been established since here? You see, this is why people like Brother Light, idiots like that, they believe that this is white man doing. You see? But we're going to call out those true agents because that's what he is. That's what he is. He's an agent. Okay? At best. He's the real oppressor. All right? He's the real oppressor. Anybody, he want to say that this is white. This is white man, right? But yet he's speaking and he's preaching their doctrine. What is the white man's doctrine? The so-called white man. That all of people that look like this came from off the boats from Africa. Okay. But the Bible is white man. But you preaching a doctrine. You see what I'm saying? So you got to watch for the agents, man. You got to watch for the double talk. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Y'all get ready. We in for one today, baby. They might mess around, kick me out this month because I'm going to get crazy in here. Yeah. I'm going to get crazy in this piece. We're about to go all in. Go all in. No holds bar. No holds bar. Since you still on, I feel like they just tried to kick somebody off. They tried to kick somebody off. Who they tried to kick off on here, man? So we gon' y'all get ready for this, man. Get ready for this, dude. I'm waiting to see. What the book on, what they doing. I'm waiting to see. What y'all doing, man? What y'all on? What I gotta put up with today? The IUIC hit me up on Messenger trying to get me Israel united in Christ. You see? You see the powers that be? The truth is coming out now. We on y'all neck. We gonna get down to it with this Christ business. We gonna get down to it. This the end all be all. See, it like to messing with the tube too on my channel. I don't got no following, but yet they stressing me. They stressing me. I don't got no following. How is that even possible? Because they know the Almighty, His will gonna be done. No matter what, His will gonna be done. This truth is about to smack the globe in a major way. In a major way. You can run, but you can't hide. Just waiting. Anybody on anything? If you can hear me, am I sounding clear? Put something in the comments. If you can't, hit me on Messenger and let me know what they doing. Let me know what they doing. Okay, sis, I see you still here. You still in the house. It look like they doing their best to block. That's what it looked like right now. Ironically, I don't got nobody on the tube. All right, let's kick this thing off, man. Ah, boy, Facebook and YouTube. So, what I'm about to present to you guys, hold on. And Shira, we gonna go into a little article too. We're going to go into a little article. Y'all ready? So, about 2 years back, my little one, my son Nehemiah, he had a company. He was playing with his friend. And both of them, while I was gone, decided to scramble in my book, in my Bible, with pens, pencils, and crayons, right? And the part where they scrambled last night, Howard told me to look where they scrambled at. The Almighty told me to look where they scrambled at. Take a look, see. Just another testimony of how he works through children, man. How he works through innocence. Let me show y'all, matter of fact, so y'all can know. Y'all can see it for yourself for a witness. You see that? You see that? You see that? For a witness, y'all seeing this, right? This is where he had the kids scramble. This is where he took me to. That's by chance. You know, a righteous mind, a child of powers, don't believe that by chance BS. We don't believe that. We know that power, you know what I'm saying, constructs every little incy-wincy thing. All right. So, Genesis 42, 4 and 9. Genesis 42, 4 and 9. This is where the kids, it's like a bullseye right here. It's a bullseye. If you debate against this right here, this fact, precept 119. Therefore, I hate every false way. I love thy precepts. I love thy truth. Therefore, I hate every false way. That's what precepts mean. It means truth. It brings out truth. It destroys lies. It destroys false doctrine. That's what precepts do. Okay? It brings out justice. Okay? So let's do it. Let's do it. Genesis 42, 4 through 9. But Benjamin, Joseph's brother, Jacob sent not with his brethren, for he said, lest peradventure mischief befall him. Lest peradventure mischief befall him. What was telling him that? His higher self. His ruach. His spirit. The thing that power, the Almighty, communicates with us through. Through our spirits, he communicates. So he was already, putting the warning out, cautious, that probably wouldn't be wise to do. Don't send Benjamin with them. He resembles Joseph too much. Don't do that, right? And the sons of Israel came to buy corn among those that came, for the famine was in the land of Canaan. And Joseph was the governor over the land. And he it was that sold to all the people of the land. And Joseph's brethren came and bowed down themselves before him with their face to the earth. Precept Isaiah 2, chapter 2, verse 1. Verse 1 through 2, right here. Right here. Precepted. And Joseph saw his brethren, and he knew them, but made himself strange unto them. We're going to get to it. But made himself strange unto them, and spake roughly unto them. And he said unto them, Whence come ye? And they said, From the land of Canaan, to buy food. And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew not him. And Joseph knew his brethren, and they knew not him. And I'm going to take the phone again because I know. So, key point. Jacob equals the brethren okay. What we get? Which is the house of Israel. The world. The world. The world. Israel, Jacob, the brethren, which is the house of Israel. The world. The world. The world, Craig. All right. It's definitely for the camps. Definitely for the camps. The brethren, which is the house of Israel, is the world. The camps taught us that, right? The Hebrew camps. They taught us that, right? We learned that in the beginning stages. That's the world, right? And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew not him. But they knew not him. And Joseph remembered the dreams which he dreamed of them, and said unto them, Ye are spies, to see the nakedness of the land, ye are come. Now, of course, I told you it goes into depth in the legend of the Jews from Joseph to Exodus. It went into depth and exactly what the vision, the dream that the Most High put upon Joseph and revealed to him who he is. You know how they say in the Jesus Christ story, when he found out who he was, he got even more. He humbled himself even more. So through the dream that was given unto him, he saw the future. He saw before 1492, in the year of 1492, and after 1492. Catch what I'm saying? So him speaking so far into the future tense, they was like, what is this dude talking about? Why is he calling us spies? When we sitting up here trying to get corn, because he was talking to their seed. He was talking to the seed of them. Okay? This is what's going on in real time. He was speaking prophecy. He is the seer. He sees all. He told Benjamin that. He sees all. Who sees all? Didn't they tell us Jesus Christ sees all? Right? Okay. We're going to get to it. Now, I want you to focus on, let's go back up to 8. Let's go back up to verse 8. And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew not him. Sounds very familiar, don't it? Doesn't it sound? Where we hear this before? Where did we hear this before? John chapter 1. John chapter 1. And I'm going to start at 7. Just to prove a point that it wasn't just him who had his name changed and tampered with and called many different things. It was like, we know, it was his people and his children too. Okay? John chapter 1, verse 7 on down. The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which lighted every man that cometh into the world. Talking about Elijah. John is Elijah. They just changed his name to John. That's all they did. But his name is Elijah. He's Elijah. Okay? Verse 10. Hear me and hear me well. He was in the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came to his own. He came to his own. And his own received him not. What did the brethren do to Joseph? Did they receive him after he told them the truth? Was Joseph's dream a lie? Power forbids. The Most High Father forbids. He was in the world. And the world was made by him. And the world knew him not. He came unto his own. He came unto his own. His house, Jacob, his brethren. He came into the house of Jacob, where his brethren was at. And his own received him not. Most should get it from there. Most should get it from right there. That's slave right there. That's proof right there. What we got, bud? We got more. 3 witnesses. 3 witnesses. 3 witnesses. Isaiah 45. Wait. Before I get into Isaiah 45. Wait. Numbers 24. I went over this last time, but now we're going to go over it again. So now you know. Numbers 24, verse 15 on down. And the people took up this parable. Okay. And said, Balaam, the son of Beor, has said, and the man whose eyes are open had said, he said, which heard the words of power and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star. There shall come a star. There shall come a star. Out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Yasharella, and shall smite the corners of Moab and destroy all the children of Sheath. And Edom shall be a possession. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Yasharallah shall go violently, valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. Let's get on this star part. The star, right? The star. Let's see. This is it. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Most High. Legend of the Jews. From Joseph to Exodus. From Joseph to Exodus. Legend of the Jews. Magnanimity. Joseph and his magnanimity. 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 Meaning grace, mercy. Let's get it. Now, this precepts in Genesis chapter 50. From like verse 13 on down. They observed, moreover, that since their father was no more, Joseph had given up the habit of entertaining them at his table. Sabbath. Last feast. You know how they paint that memorial all the time. Jesus eating with the 12 disciples at the table. Okay. And they interpreted this as a sign of his hatred of them. See? In reality, it was due to Joseph's respect and esteem for his brethren. So long as my father was alive, Joseph said to himself, he bade me sit at the head of the table. Though Judah is king and Reuben is the firstborn, it was my father's wish, and I complied with it. But now it is not seemly that I should have this first seat in their presence, right? Humble, humility, meekness. What did Jesus do? Washing the disciples' feet. I'm giving you how they mock and how they bite. Okay? Catch the mocking, catch the biting. Where did they get it from? How did they cook up? I'm giving you the recipe of how they cooked up Jesus Christ. But now, it is not seemly that I should have the first seat in the presence, and yet being ruler of Egypt, I cannot yield my place to another. I cannot yield my place to any other. He thought it best, therefore, not to have the company of his brethren at his meals. But they, not fathoming his moves, sent Belha to him with the dying message of their father that he was to forgive the transgression and the sin of his brethren, for the sake of the ways of peace they had invented this message. Jacob had said nothing like it. Joseph, on his part, realized that his brethren spoke thus only because they feared he might do harm unto them, and he wept that they should put so little trust in his affection. When they appeared, they fell down before his face and said, Thou didst desire to make one of us a slave unto thyself. Behold, we all are ready to be thy servants. Behold, we are all ready to be thy servants. Jacob, my servant, Israel, whom I have chosen. He spoke to them gently and tried to convince them that he harbored no evil design against them. He said, Be not afraid. I will do you no harm, for I fear power. I fear the Most High. Legend of the Jews, what chapter? Joseph, magnanimity. Joseph's magnanimity. That's the chapter, sis. This is the end all be all. This is the end all be all. He's here. I don't got to debate with nobody. This is not up for debate. Anybody want to debate against this? You ain't debating against me, dog. This is plain and simple. You debating against precept at this point. So he says, he spoke to them gently and tried to convince them that he harbored no evil design against them. He said, Be not afraid. I will do you no harm, for I fear the Most High. And if ye think I fail to have you sit at my table because of an enmity toward you, power knows the intentions of my heart, and he knows that I acted thus out of the consideration for the respect I owe to you. Furthermore, he said, Ye are like unto the dust of the earth, the sand on the seashore, and the stars in the heavens. Can I do aught to put these out of the world? 10 stars. 10 stars. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. 10 stars could affect nothing against 1 star. Numbers 24, verse 17. Numbers 24, verse 17. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob. There shall come a star out of Jacob. All praises to the true and living power. 10 stars could affect nothing against 1 star. How much less can 1 star affect anything against 10? Meaning, y'all couldn't diminish the will of the eternal Father. What do I look like going against his will? This is what he was telling them. Who is the true Son of the Most High? Get that Jesus Christ up out of here, man. Who is the true Son? How can I go against my Father's will? That's why he wept at the thought of his brethren's thinking that he devised any evil against them. It's the honor that he carried of his father, not Jacob, the Most High. This is the blessing that Jacob fought for. This is the blessing that Jacob fought for. Joseph, the son of the Most High. Get that lying ass Jesus Christ up out of here, man. And yeah, Yeshua, Yeshaya, Yahweh. It was Joseph. It was Joseph. This is what he said. 10 stars could affect nothing against 1 star. How much less can 1 star affect anything against 10? Do you believe that I have the power of acting contrary to the laws of nature? Here it is. 12 hours have the day, 12 hours the night, 12 months the year. 12 constellations are in the heavens, and also there are 12 tribes. You are the trunk. I am the head. You are the trunk. I am the head. You are the trunk. I am the head. Of what use the head without the trunk? It is to my own good that I should treat you with fraternal affection. Before your advent, I was looked upon as a slave in this country.
who is doubtless thou art our Father, his children went through the same affliction. Same affliction his children went through, which would be us, you so-called African American. We are the children of Joseph, the true son of God. They gave you Jesus Christ so you would never know it. I was looked upon as a slave in this country. You proved me a man of noble birth. Now, if I should kill you, my claims upon an aristocratic lineage, meaning a royal, a kingly lineage, would be shown to be a lie. The Egyptians would say he was not their brother. They were strangers to him. He but called them his brethren to serve his purpose. And now he had found a pretext to put them out of the way, or they would hold me to be a man of no probity, who plays false with his own kith and kin. How can he keep faith with others? Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1 through 2. And in sooth, how can I venture to lay hand upon those whom power and my Father both have blessed? The Most High and Jacob have both blessed. How can I go against that? It's right there, y'all. It's right there. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Isaiah chapter 2. Isaiah chapter 2. Verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the maker's house shall be established in the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations, and all nations, and all nations. This is the reason why he kept his mercy and his promise to the house of Jacob. Through his people, through his children, all nations will flow unto who? Who? Stop giving that damn Jesus Christ, the righteous, the true Savior, credentials. Give our Father back his glory. Sanctify his name. Sanctify our power's name. Take it away from that false prophet. All nations shall flow unto it, like in Egypt, like in the former days. The latter will be like the former. Let's get it. We ain't done. Let's get it. We ain't done. Isaiah 9. Isaiah 9. I'm going to keep pulling out this precept right here until it hit these hard-headed children of the Most High. Until it break y'all skulls. And y'all understand who he truly is. I will continue to do the will of my Father. The ancient and honorable, the ancient and the honorable, he is the head. The ancient and the honorable, he is the head. What did Joseph just say to his brethren? What did I just read out of the Legend of the Jews? This is precept by precept. Here a little, and there a little. This is precept. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. And the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail. And the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail. For the leaders of this people, cause them to err. And they that are led of them are destroyed. Are we not? Have we not been destroyed? Yerushalayim, Yahuda, have we not been destroyed? Children of the true and living power? Huh? And what was the ingredient? What was the ingredient? Isaiah 45. Isaiah 45. Now we sewing it up. Who have not taken account of thy labors? Did they not bury his works? Was not his glory given unto another? Verse 15. So you get, I'm gonna give you the whole thing. Verse 15 through 16 says, Isaiah 45, 15 through 19. Isaiah 45, 15 through 19. Verily, thou art a power that hideth. Verily, thou art a power that hidest thyself. Who hid their face? O power of Yasharallah, the Savior. They should be ashamed. They should be ashamed and also confounded. All of them, they should go to confusion together. Both houses. Both houses. They should go into confusion together. Yerushalayim and Yahuda. Confusion together. That are makers of idols. That are makers of idols. The formula, the ingredients of Jesus Christ. The ingredients, y'all. Right here. Right here in this good old book. But Yasharalim, Yasharan should be saved in the Most High with an everlasting salvation. Ye should not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Yeah, do it with this phone like this. I hope you said thing ain't backwards on here. It says world without end. World, Jacob, the brethren, which is the house of Israel, the world. Jacob, brethren, world. He said in Genesis 45 and 5 to the brethren, I have come to preserve life. I've come to preserve life. I've come to preserve life. He said, power did send me. The Father, the Most High, sent me to preserve life. That's what Joseph told his brother. That's right in the Bible. This is the magnitude of his power. I am telling you that his face is no longer hidden. His face is no longer hidden. And they know it. And they know it. They know what time it is. His face is no longer hidden. Yashuralim. Yashuran. Yahuda. Our beloved Father. Who was once the Son, who the Almighty, the Most High, the Eternal Father gave the world to. He gave it to him because of his deeds. He knew that this world was not going to consider. He suffered with us, y'all. No consideration of the fruits of his labor. Who talks about Joseph's labor? Who talks about his works? We haven't known them. We haven't spoke of it. We still don't. But today, I'm here to tell you that he's here. He's here. That means time is up for the wicked, for the unjust, for the unrighteous. Times is up. Verse 18. For thus said the Maker that created the heavens, power himself that formed the earth and made it. He had established it. He created it not in vain. He created it not in vain. My power will not be mocked. His words will not come back to him void. He formed it to be inhabited. He formed it for it to be inhabited. I am the Maker. There is none else. I have not spoken in secret. In a dark place of the earth, I said not unto the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain. I have not said, I said not unto the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain. I, the Most High, speak righteousness. I declare things that are right. You still there, sis? We don't know what they're doing at this point, boy. We don't know what they're doing at this point. Because now apparently there's nobody on the book, and my sister was just talking to me. They trying to show me something else, family. You see this? I don't. It speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. They doing us a favor. It's another one I wanted to get out of here. It's, just to break. I'm gonna just break it down. I'm gonna just break it down. No views. They trying to block it. They trying to block it. They ain't about to block this, man. They trying to block it. Let him hear. They buried. They buried him. They tried to bury my father. They tried to bury the one who loves us. Who represents righteousness, justice and peace, holiness, mercy and truth. They tried to bury him. This is how we was already born into a war. For the wicked has already made war with the Most High. Don't get it twisted, though. Don't get it twisted. He still don't have no, what do you call that? No competitors. He has no competitors. He has no competitors. No such thing. No such thing. Isaiah 44. Isaiah 44. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant. And Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus says the Maker, that made thee, informed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jasharon, whom I have chosen. Who came to him? Who came to him? The brethren. The brethren. Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. The brethren. House of Jacob. Israel. House of the Most High. See that? Servant chosen. Let me put that down too. Servant it's a difference. Servant chosen. In the story of Joseph and his Zenith, Joseph make a clear distinction. He said, "For I will not sin in front of my father Israel, nor will I sin in front of my father Jacob." The Most High made his house through his only begotten Son. He brought his house down here through his only begotten Son, Joseph. We're going to go here again. All right, from Joseph to Exodus. Let's see what chapter this is again. This is the chapter Joseph and Benjamin. That's what it's titled. Joseph and the Legend of the Jews says Joseph and Benjamin. This is the chapter. Joseph and Benjamin. How did he do this? How did he operate? How was he able to bring down the house of the Most High? Joseph ordered his magic astrolabe. Look up this word. Astrolabe. Okay? Joseph ordered his magic astrolabe to be brought to him, whereby he knew all things that happened, whereby he knew all things that happened, whereby he knew all things that happened, whereby he knew all things that happened. Why? Because when you look up this word astrolabe, it's a celestial instrument, a celestial tool. And he said unto Benjamin, I have heard that the Hebrews are acquainted with all wisdom. But doest thou know aught of this? Benjamin answered, Thy servant also is skilled in all wisdom, which my father hath taught me. He then looked upon the astrolabe, and to his great astonishment, he discovered by the aid of the astrolabe, okay, that he who was sitting upon the throne before him was his brother Joseph. Noticing Benjamin's amazement, Joseph asked him, What hast thou seen? And why art thou astonished? Benjamin said, I can see by the astrolabe, by this celestial instrument that you have given me. Joseph and Benjamin, the chapter Joseph and Benjamin and the Legend of the Jews from Joseph to Exodus, volume 2. And the chapter that I'm in again is from Joseph as Joseph and Benjamin, the brothers that got the same mother and father. Joseph asked him, What hast thou seen? And why art thou astonished? Benjamin said, I can see by this that Joseph, my brother, sitteth here before me upon the throne. Now, this is the catch. Besides the obvious that the instrument is celestial, what is the Most High? Celestial. That's how he brought the house of the Most High here through his son. You get it? Now, this is what else. Take note of this. This is what else is fascinating. Benjamin only heard how Joseph looked. He never seen him to know him. That is, it's guaranteed it's my brother. I know it's my brother. He only heard of his beauty. He never seen him to identify him as my brother. What does that tell you? That's what it is, y'all. We've been had. We've been duped. Bamboozled. Bamboozled.
Verse 3, chapter 44. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessings upon thy offspring. And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the waters' courses. One shall say, I am the maker's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord's, unto the makers, unto the Most Highs, and surname himself by the name of Yasharallah. Thus saith the Maker, the King of Yasharon, and his Redeemer, the Maker of hosts. The power of hosts. I am the first. I am the first, and I am the last. I am the first, and I am the last, and beside me there is no power. I am the first. I am the beginning. I am the former. I am the latter. I am the former, and I am the latter. I am the ancient and the honorable. I am the head. I am the head. I am the ancient and the honorable. The ancient and the honorable is the head. Who just said he was the head? I am the first, and I am the last, and beside me there is no power. And who, as I shall call and shall declare it, and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people, since I appointed the ancient people, in the things that are coming and shall come, let them show unto them. Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a power beside me? Yea, there is no power. I know not any. Let me go into this and break this down. You see how they talk different. He's speaking the words of his Father. He's speaking the words of the eternal Father. For my doctrine is not mine, but of him who have sent me. Who got sent by power? We get lost when we hear, I'm the only power. There is none beside me.
What is he saying? I was the only one sent from the Father to do his will. He has given me through me. He have created heaven and earth. They tried to make it seem like Joseph was the physical and that Jesus Christ was the spiritual, the son of David. You see, in this reality, in this matrix, it's flipped, it's reversed, everything is reversed. So when you read John chapter 1, verse 10 and 11, it's speaking in the spiritual sense, taking the credentials of whom it really belongs to. What does that sound in similitude of? Who are the people that the world take no account of their labors? Who are the people? Who gets no recognition? And I ain't saying, because there is a whole lot of, this color that get a lot of recognition. Oh yeah, whole lot. So when I say his people, don't think I'm speaking of what you see on my skin complexion. This is a spiritual matter. We are in a spiritual warfare. Okay? So a lot of people that look like me, that's very, very, very renowned in this time. Their works are highly praised. But if you are a child of the Most High, don't expect that. Matter of fact, you shouldn't expect that. Look at his credentials. Look at his deeds. Look at all what he had accomplished, and it will come to you on who the true son of power was and is. I shared a revelation testimony with one of my beloved brothers, man. And I didn't understand it. And this applies to everybody that have read and still is in the book of the sealed portion, right? This applies to you. Because if you read this certain chapter, chapter 13, verse 34, where it implies how the Father has a father. And most would disregard the book, especially these camps and stuff like that. They regard the book, not having knowledge and understanding that what that was saying, precepts in the book of Isaiah, chapter 63. Doubtless thou art our father. Doubtless thou art our father. He became our father. It's him, the ancient and the honorable, who the Most High gave the world over to. So he became a father. So when you read that in the sealed portion, chapter 13, verse 34, when he says that, when he says, even the father has a father. Yeah. Because Joseph, from him came Joshua, Yahushai, the son of none, meaning the son of no man. He was the supplanter, the one who put the seed of Jacob into the promised land. That's the son of Joseph. Is Joshua, the son of none, the son of no man. Why? Because his father was no man. Get it? In decency and in order. What they did was mingle the two stories of Joseph and Joshua. Put it in a pot. Add a little here, add a little there, edit it, take out, put in, and voila. You got Jesus Christ or Yahushua HaMashiach. The Lion out of Judah. The Son of David. That's what you got. You understand? When his face is turned back, you know what that means? Spoken of all in the Bible. The day of the Lord. The day of the Most High. The day of the Maker. To save his children and his people. That's what's in his heart. I just read about his heart. How pure it is. You gotta see this, man, for what it is. Do not let pride drown you in ignorance, man. Do not let pride drown you in ignorance, man. I don't even know how to swim. But yet through the power of the Almighty, I swam. through tidal waves, through hurricanes, through the true and living power, I made it to see his face. If a sinner like me, he made an example out of me. If a sinner like me, unworthy, falling short, that's an understatement. If I swam and made it through the tidal waves, in hurricanes, in tsunamis, y'all can too, man. Stand on Mother Torah. If you're about the Torah, then you will understand that is our mother. True mighty man, true sons of power do not play about their mother. They protect their mother at all costs. Do you hear me? They protect their mother at all costs. That's what mighty men do. We don't play about mama. So I don't play about Torah. Stop speaking of Torah if you deny the mother. Honor your mother and father, meaning honor the Torah and the laws. Honor it. That's how you preserve life. I stand on my mother's counsel. Therefore, I hate every false way. Mighty man, stand up. Mighty man, stand up. We are at war. Slay and make ready for the Sabbath, the day of eternal rest is the Sabbath. You must slay and make ready for that. You must have war before you have peace. You must have war before you have peace. Slay and make ready for the Sabbath. I hope this lesson was edifying. This is Brother Nehemiah coming at y'all again. We far from done. I pray that y'all spirits resonated with the truth. No more lies, no more false doctrine. Rebuke it. Spit it out. And wash your mouth out with the truth. Love y'all, man. Get prepared. Get ready, because guess what? They know who's back. They know the true king of old is back. Righteousness will prevail yet again. For the last time. This is the last Exodus. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. All praises and glory and honor goes to the true and living power through his beloved Son. To the Holy Spirit, Ruach HaKodesh, the Eternal Mother. Honor and praises to her. To the one that stands for the people, Michael, the great prince. Shalom. Shalom.